it's at least a 150. Cut my trees in half. They're about 3 feet tall now. Where's the best place to cut? Great question. I like to cut the trees back depending on the age of the tree. When they're really young, under a year old, you know, I can cut them back really short. I'll show you. Like I even have a cutting right here. Someone's looking for the Boogie Brew. Yes, Boogie Brew is a great website for the filtration system. That's where I get my C90 salts from there. Now this is a cutting. This is a cutting that's in here. It's rooted, it's growing. It might have gotten damaged from the wintertime just because also the soil might not have been as ideal at the time. Maybe it was just pure peat moss, but I'm using this to show you where to cut. So like in this instance, if this was a big tall tree and it was just really lanky and it really only had like one branch on it, I'd cut it back to like here. You know, so that way it sprouts out from here, because wherever you cut it, it'll sprout. Wherever you cut it, it will split from that spot. So if you want a short tree that splits low and has more branches, cut it low. Then after that cut, then you want to cut it after the split, about a foot. Someone, please get in touch with us with the co-op. Much love, Moringa love. Call me 813-690-6516. Give me a text, or just get in touch with us, direct message us. We're always giving more information about. We have a free ebook on our website that you can download, and you'll learn about joining the co-op. We have a fast track ebook, free ebook of how to get you into the co-op. So after you've cut it that first time and it's growing up and it starts to split, I usually go about a foot from the split. And so I'm not really bringing it, like if it's splitting and I really like that split, I'm not cutting it back real close to the split. I'm kind of going up about a foot and then I'm cutting it again. So that way it has opportunities to kind of sprout even more, to make an even more bushier tree. So that way I give it about a foot from that cut and then I split from that split. And then I keep doing that so that way it just becomes more bushy. And I have lots of videos about that exact question about cutting and trimming your trees back. It's great. And you can't really hurt, you know, moringa. They're soft. I think about it like this, like I'm a rhinoceros and I'm in the African Serengeti and I'm hungry and I need some food. And I'm just gonna come by and I'm just gonna ravage the area. But I know that that's got moringa in it, and I'm gonna come back in a couple months because it's gonna be even more bushy. So it's like you really can't hurt or damage these things, because out in the wild, you think the rhino's like, oh, maybe I should just eat it here. No, the rhino is just raw. You know, the rhino is just coming through, stomping on it, eating it, whatever, you know. Elephants, giraffes, like this is out in Africa, this is out in India, this is out in the wild, that animals are just eating this tree. It's one of the main food sources of wild animals in these areas. That's why it got noticed and it became a plant that humans eat, is because we noticed that it's like this out in the wild, and we've also kind of made it even better than it is out in the wild. As we have with apples and oranges and figs and grapefruits and all those beautiful things, we've also made moringa just that much better. So don't be worried about where you're gonna cut it. Just cut in all different places and spaces and learn how it grows back. Because luckily, moringa is a softwood. It's a very, very soft wood. It's softer than a softwood. It's a soft wooded tree. Because even pine is considered a softwood, but moringa is a tropical softwood. You can break it very easily with your hands. It's very easy to work with. That's one of the reasons why I love moringa, is because it is so easy to work with. It's literally like just made